And you can see, very simple map, grid-like behavior, but there is one main dogfighting room. The energy center is not in it, and they're off. Psion getting the first hit on Morfod. I didn't see that coming. Almost scoring the kill there, but not quite. Morfod getting up real close to him, too. But Psion will score the first kill in 1-0. The other thing about UG is that you have to come back and get your weapon, and your opponent's going to be firing at you while you're doing that. Morfod just not finding a rhythm early here. There we go. Ties it back up at 1. Tries to get that spawn kill in. You will see a lot of that in UG because of the way that the UG spawn points are designed. Gets the hit on Psion. And one of the things that Morfod really likes to do with his fusion is he'll charge it, and he'll also charge you. And that is very terrifying because you don't know when he's going to release it. Morfod getting his second kill in there. Lots of fusion in UG. These are usually rather quick games. And Morfod brings it to 3-1. Really not a whole lot to say about fusion matches, and it's the nature of the match is in the actual dogfight. Because of the way that fusion works, you have to wait a bit between shots. It's not like plasma or lasers where you can just spam them. You can't do that. You're not allowed. Psion very quickly picking up that fusion before Morfod's able to get a second shot off on him. Psion looks cornered. Yeah, this is a very small map, but it's one of the oldest maps in the game, actually. Psion pulling off a second kill. Something else I want to point out about Morfod and his fusion. He enjoys holding people in fusion maps to single digits. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to see that here, but if Psion doesn't pick up a fusion, oh, they killed each other. Well, there you go, a 1-for-1. It's 6-3. Big hit on Morfod. Psion looking to get back into this. And I'll tell you this, how you beat Morfod in here is to frustrate him. Make his shots miss. Hit him when he's not expecting it. Hard to do. But even when you do that, Morfod is very good at resetting a match and just charging back. Looking like he's not having to do that here. He is now up 8-3. Gets a nice hit on Psion before he's even able to pick up a fusion. Now he's got it, but he's still firing the lasers. That's probably not a great move. Oh, the spawn hit by Morfod. He's got 4 in a row right now, looking to make it 5 with Psion up in the corner, but no, Psion fends him off. Picks up his 4th of the game. Now, interesting to note that spawn previews are on. Morfod can see where Psion is.
How you kids doing up there?
We are
I
doing
forgot
good.
to bind things to the appropriate channel.
Gotcha. But with spawn previews on, basically what that means is that before you respawn, you can see where you're at, and that's what we were just seeing with Morfod. Basically sitting there making sure Psion wasn't looking his way. There's kill number 10. You can kind of see that Morfod started a little slow, but ever since that first kill has taken off. I think Psion forgot where the weapons are, and he just accidentally runs over one and picks it up. Oh, the overcharge there. In multiplayer, it's kind of interesting. In single player, you can actually overcharge your fusion for more damage, but in multiplayer, you can't. So the whole point of overcharging it in multiplayer would be to time your shot just right. You don't want to do it for too long, obviously, but the potential benefit sometimes can outweigh the damage you take. Psion with the wimpy level 1 lasers versus that massive blob of fusion. Finally picks up a fusion. Those shots are so close, and that one hits. Oh, 11 to 5. Oh. Morfod picking off Psion there. 12-5 now. Ooh, good hit by Morfod. Got right up on him. Look how close the two of them are. They're like right next to each other. Morfod picking up the kill. Makes it 13 to 5. Yeah, the fusion in single player does increase your damage. In fact, you can get a single blob of fusion up to 120 in single player. In multiplayer, it is capped at 60. It does not go beyond that. But in order to get it up that high in single player, you have to charge it for 3 seconds. You start overcharging it too. Psion getting a return kill there, 13 to 7. I tell you what, I did not see this being a 2-for-1 game here. Here we go. Ooh, did that hit? Didn't sound like it did. But again, they're just flying so close to each other here. Hit off on Psion. Just the way the two of them are moving is just so different than a normal fusion or a normal dogfighting match. Morfod picking that one up. Double it up, it's 14-7. Oh, Morfod with Psion in the corner couldn't get the right angle on his shot. Psion had a good shot on Morfod there, but hit the ceiling. Morfod picking up the kill there. Extending his lead. Pretty good here. Psion did get 2 in a row, but Morfod definitely not letting that get out of control. Morfod now 3 in a row. And Morfod's looking to finish this one quick. There's a nice big hit. Ooh, Psion with his first shot picks him off there. That puts up 8 on the board. I think one thing that you can say for Psion today is that he's definitely outperforming his expectations, which is pretty good to see. Morfod extending his lead to 10. It's 18 to 8. There's a couple other fusion-only levels. There's Ono, there's Purple, that are a bit more heavy on the geometry, I guess. Psion with 2 hits in a row. Cuts the lead to 9. Oh, Morfod just dancing around, avoiding the damage. Doing what it takes to make sure that Psion does not get a foothold back into this game, but Psion just not having it. He brings himself up to 10 here, putting a very respectable score up against Morfod. Oh! The fully charged fusion shot brings down Morfod. 18-11 now. Look at this. He's on a 4-kill streak here. 5-1 in the last minute and a half. Can Psion somehow claw his way back into this? This would be a monumental upset if he did. But Psion looking really good for those 4 kills. There's a hit finally from Morfod. That's got to feel good. Morfod getting some words of encouragement from his fans in chat. Finally getting that 19th kill. 1 more to go. Oh, nice shot off the spawn. And Psion with level 1 lasers looks like a deer in headlights. I'm surprised he's still alive. And there it is, Morfod finishing off a 20-12 victory over Psion. But I gotta say, Psion outperformed what I would consider his expectation there. That was really good. He probably did get Morfod frustrated. I would imagine that happened.
I